Today on MTG Unpacked, we're getting stuck into some tasty packs for patrons. Today's patrons, we have Devon Metcalf, Mark H, Finiberto Domino, Tony Sirianni, and Jacob Little. Okay, so grabbing, let's see, one here for Devon. Mark is after one of these. Finiberto, Lord of the Rings and Wilds of Eldraine. And then Domino. Let's see, we'll change things up here. So Jacob after one of these. Tony is after 2 packs. And then Domino will pop the rest in here for you. Alright, let's get snacking here. Thank you for being a patron, Devon, and the patrons get the rares, mythics, foils, and anything over $1, along with the art cards and anything from the list. And we do all of that to save the patrons on shipping costs. Starting off with Wilds of Eldraine, we have Witchstalker Frenzy, Two-Headed Hunter, Return Triumphant, Charmed Clothier, Protective Parents, Crystal Grotto, and an island. Let's chuck that in as well. Those full art lands are awesome. We got a Tattered Ratter, and you do get a signed art card. Very cool. Followed by a Wicked Curse token. We've got Intangible Virtue, so that is a foil, and Primal Vigor for the Enchanting Tales, along with Spiteful Hexmage, Pests of Honor, and Ruby Daring Tracker. Okay, so I think the best one here, probably the Primal Vigor. So enjoy the pulls there, Devon. And next up we have Mark H. Thank you for being a patron. Getting into more Wilds of Eldraine. Okay, we have a Gallant Pie Wielder. That's a bit of an odd one. Stroke of Midnight, still over $1. I'll chuck it in. Territorial Witchstalker, Leaping Ambush. Hollow Scavenger, Titanic Growth, and a Swamp. Art card is Conceited Witch. Okay, so a delightful reflection there. And a food token, Foil Toadstool Admirer, and Impact Tremors, along with a Tale for the Ages, Old Flitterfang, a legendary rat. Let's chuck that in. And Imodane's Recruiter. Yeah, so has anyone built a deck with Old Flitterfang? That one didn't make it into my rat deck, alas. On to our next patron here, we have Jacob Little. Thank you for being a patron. Getting into more wilds. So doing the card trick, and we have Back 4 Seconds. Knight of the Sweets Revenge. Troublemaker Oof, Bestial Bloodline, Hopeful Vigil, Hopeless Nightmare, and a Plains. Art card is Edgewall Inn. That is pretty cool. And a Fairy token, Foil Redtooth Vanguard, Dark Tutelage for the Enchanting Tales, and a Scolding Viper, Court of Embereth. Okay, another rare. And Welcome to Sweet Tooth. I think that was in my Regal Bunnycorn deck, all about the food. Link in the corner there. That was a lot of fun. Okay, so enjoy the pulls there, Jacob. And next up, we have Tony Sirianni. Thank you for being a patron. Getting into some wilds for you. And I do see a list pull there. I wonder what that one could be. We've got Belligerent of the Ball. Howling Galefang. Commune with Nature. Feed the Cauldron. Spell Stutter, that was in my fairy deck. 4 of. Link in the corner. Obira's Attendant, Skybeast Tracker, and a mountain. Art card is Moonshaker Cavalry. And from the list, we have a Changeling Hero. That is a weird thing. It looks like the guy's wearing a costume. And a Foil Embereth Veteran, along with Shared Animosity, Ingenious Prodigy, and Ash Party Crasher to finish. Alright, let's get into some Throne of Eldraine. And at the time this set was released, or I should say soon after, I was wondering why they didn't have 2 sets with that, so now we know the answer to that. They were holding the second one back for a while. We have Brimstone Trebuchet, Bargin, Sporecat Spider, Weapon Rack, Embereth Paladin, Merfolk's Secret Keeper, Bartered Cow, Prophet of the Peak, and you gotta chuck in the Rat token. That is just too awesome. And a Plains and Sorceress Spyglass for the rare, along with Rampart Smasher, Revenge of Ravens, Frogify, Charm Sleep, and Barrow Witches. Alright, so the best pull here, I've got to give it to the Rat token. So enjoy the pulls there, Tony. And next up, we have Domino with 4 packs of goodness. Thank you for being a patron. So you'll notice these Throne of Eldraine packs are actually draft packs, and both sets of packs in this video, set and draft, are going away next year. They'll be switching to play boosters. So what do you think about that? I'm curious. Let me know in the comments. We have Bake, Into a Pie, Signpost Scarecrow, Return to Nature, Scorching Dragonfire, Fairy Guide Mother, Scalding Cauldron, Mantle of Tides, Beloved Princess, and you gotta chuck in the Goat token. That's craziness. And a Mountain and Fervent Champion for the rare. Steelclaw Lance, Frogify back again, Revenge of Ravens, Barrow Witches, and Mystic Sanctuary. That is actually a decent pull, so I'll chuck that in. On to more Wilds of Eldraine. So which of these sets is your favourite? Is it Wilds, or is it the original Throne of Eldraine? Let me know in the comments. We got an Archive Dragon, out of focus strangely, and Up the Beanstalk. That's still over $1, I believe. I'll check it in. Scream Puff, Minstrosity, Candy Grapple, Balluna's Gatekeeper, and a Forest. Art card is Realm Scorcher Hellkite. Awesome artwork right there. Fantastic dragon. And a food token, along with a foil fairy fencing, Grasp of Fate, and Lord Skitter Sewer King. Another key part of the Rat deck. Awesome. Food Coma and Disdainful Stroke. On to more Throne of Eldraine. Can we find the Great Henge? It has been a while, people. Okay, we have Out Muscle, Weaselback Redcap, Goblin Knight, Idyllic Grange, Rosethorn Halberd, Opt, Fortifying Provisions, Scalding Cauldron, and a Mouse token. You got the rats and the mice and the goats, so got to chuck that in. A Plains and Castle Embereth for the rare. Sorcerer's Broom, Bognaughty, Into the Story, Reaper of Night, Fierce Witch Stalker, and Tempting Witch. Alright, Wilds of Eldraine. Let's get something spicy here from the Enchanting Tales and see if we can get into the greatest hits playlist, the greatest hits in channel history. Link in the corner. We have Threadbind Click, Picklock Prankster, Frolicking Familiar, Hearth Elemental, Vantress Transmuter, Aquatic Alchemist, Besotted Knight, and a mountain art card is Leaping Ambush. He got this weird fox thing, the squirrel. I don't know what he's trying to do there. He's hanging on to the tree maybe so he doesn't get eaten. We've got a food token, Foil Compulsion. In focus, please. And Vampiric Rites, along with Restless Spire for the rare, and a Dutiful Griffin. Alright, so enjoy the pulls there, Domino. And yes, the highlight, you got the GOAT, the greatest token in history. Alright, next up we have Finiberto. Thank you for being a patron, getting into some Lord of the Rings, and in just over a week we will see the Lord of the Rings Special Edition collector boosters along with the scene boxes, so looking forward to that. I think they even have another Jumpstart volume. Okay, so we have the Mouth of Sauron along with a Swamp, Sam's Desperate Rescue, Now for Wrath, Now for Ruin, Breaking of the Fellowship, Glorious Gale, Landrevel, Horizon Witness. There's our legendary. Another one, Melnador, Swift Savior. Gwahi the Windlord. We've got all the birds. This must be a bird-themed pack. And Stern Scolding, along with Nasty End and Lost Isle Calling for the rare. Foil Gimli, Counter of Kills, and Beacon of Unrest from the list. So 1 in 4 set boosters. This one's from Double Masters. Okay, final pack magic here. Wilds of Eldraine. And we'll be getting stuck into a bundle of this tomorrow. It's going to be awesome. Let's go. We have Agatha's Champion, Picnic Ruiner, Goblin Rogue, Torch the Tower, Root Rider Fawn, Merfolk Coralsmith, Plunge into Winter, and an island art card is Ego Drain. That was another one in the Fairy deck. And a beast. Let's chuck it in. Primal Vigor, not too shabby. We actually already got one of those. Intangible Virtue and Spellbook Vendor for the rare. Cursed Courtier and Corvold and the Noble Thief. Okay, so probably the Primal Vigor again. So enjoy the pulls there, Finny Berto. Hope everyone's staying safe and healthy out there. Thanks for watching and have a great day.